we're gonna do two randoms, two randoms, and then the third you gotta stay. Yeah, that one don't count. Oh shit. We gotta go to like the. Hold on. Where's where like Arizona State at and shit? Yeah, yeah. Big 12. That's probably the like most even bump. Either that or the ACC. No, let's do ACC, bro. I don't really like them teams in there. Nah, two. So we're gonna do two randoms, and then the third you gotta stay with. Huh? No. Nah, we going you get two. You get two picks, and then if you go third, you gotta stay with that third. All right. So Stanford, Duke. Oh my God, bro. Could never just have any advantage on anybody, bro. I just always gotta muscle it out, dog. Shit is ass. I can never have the better team, bro. Ever. Ever. No, bro. Oh, shit. I come act pint. I come, cause them niggas don't act right. I been a king, V long. I come Rose truck. No, no, I already have it today. What the fuck to hold up? What a king lamb truck.
Nobody at home today
Damn.
who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC
What you?
rivals in a game that could have
Yo, Corey, I can clean it
big-time
for you.
implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the
How you?
Boston
My
College
PS5 got
Eagles
too hot and I cleaned it,
taking on
and now
the
it don't do it.
Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as
You gotta
always
pull.
by
You
Dave
gotta pull the
Pollock
dust out
and
the
Jesse
front of it
Palmer.
too,
Guys, let's tee this one
cause
up.
it got airways all throughout the PS5 too. You can take the pieces off, like the side pieces, they come off. Really, I need to just get. I really, bro. We both like. She should just get the like the $30 stand that puts a fan under the PlayStation the entire time. You know what I mean? Probably Best Buy or something.
He'll bring it out. It's Martinez. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Bro, you can really just do it yourself though.
On first down, here comes this offense. Power football with the run. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Boston College right back to the line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
I come Rose truck. No, I'm already having. They like, what the fuck the hold up? No, I came lamb truck.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's James. Lost one deep down the right side.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, core. Core.
Core.
Why they doing me like that, bro? Who that, Tolbert? Yo, he, have you seen that, bro?
On the move gets the touch pass. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
What's his last name?
They're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you
Is it? Oh, word. Bitch ass nigga, tighten up, nigga. That was a free Teddy.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to.
I thought I could get it in there.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back.
I'm getting that Emma skin.
Being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for
Oh,
a
it
big
is?
play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9.
Oh.
From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And that pressure just engulfed.
Who, the edge?
Sack for this defense.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do
No,
a great
King
job
Land
covering,
truck.
make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets
Would have came too, but my nigga Uwap jammed up.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Getting some heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going. He beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's James. He let the thing fly
Bro,
quickly, but
what
he
are we
couldn't make
throwing? What, like, actually, what are we throwing, bro? What are we throwing, bro? Nah. Hold on, bro. I gotta check this nigga's stats, bro. There's no way they're doing me like this.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave up.
Hold on, bro. I gotta check my quarterback stats, bro. I gotta see what's going on. Grayson James, huh? Yeah, I'm hurt either way. I'm putting this nigga in though. Oh yeah, I peep you ain't. You might as well reorder your John. I think Zig left the chat, bro.
Every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Not the guala gual.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance
Damn.
of this offense to really be productive.
He said make some fried chicken.
Roll the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this. If
I'd like to know the same.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
He caught that?
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness.
R-E-S.
They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Yo, he got to get that up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He got to get that up. I folded him, bro. Literally. I folded that nigga. All right, bro. Come on.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the Cardinals in the hurry up.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That nigga has negative 21 yards, bro. Five rushes, negative 21 yards.
Pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Thank you. Oh, my.
Make the connection on third down thanks to that tough.
Let me get that Dern, Core.
And now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just gotta be.
I'm gonna get that Dern, bro. Where?
Like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you gotta make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Unloads to the wideout.
Let me get that Dern, bro.
The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And what a job by this defense.
That nigga Tyler Show, nigga.
Set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down.
Just plowing ahead. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking
I'll take that.
They're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
To the air. It's James. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
What a great job by the wide receiver getting the first down. We all see it, right? We're watching TV. We see the yellow line. You're like, don't you get to the first down. Great job knowing where the first down was, putting his head down, getting the first down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Ward. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh!
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Absolutely.
Taking my points, gang.
And they'll push
Can't trust these niggas on.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And the ball
I'd rather get my defense back on the field.
Return on that one for a touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Grab near the marker. It's Bell. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking downfield, it's shot. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that point.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it. Takes
Way to find it.
Touchdown, Cardinal.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like,
He's trying to lock in,
man.
man.
their
Damn, he wide
defense to
receiver.
finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's McGowan. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Boston College wants to play fast. He's going to pass. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Dropping back, it's James. Throws to the back. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you.
He probably lagged out.
And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do, they know they're in field goal range, they can take the 3 points on the board.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before
Can't do it.
They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Oh, I dropped.
To the well, another deep ball.
We'll take it.
It'll be intercepted in the
We'll
end
take
zone.
it. I thought he was going straight.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
That's a bad read by me.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring
Yo.
game. I'm still very
Oh,
much in
my
this.
God, bro.
Make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. At the 45 on his way. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
These niggas can't guard nobody, man, up, bro. Like,
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Brown. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
I draw it, bro. I was not trying to get in his way, bro. Fucking dumbass game.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first.
It might just not be my night tonight, man.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard run. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's McGowan. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
You manning, bro. It's a touchdown every time.
Completion, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out. At the 30. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's James. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Boston College. What a grab and go for the score.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Right on target this time. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Trying to get to it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lacey. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now it's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, a small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Hey, what, you fell asleep?
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
That nigga Heave sweet.
Coming out with it, it's Martinez. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the game. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Using his legs, it's Klobuchar. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Damn, not the immunity word.
Where you're out of the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too
Not
close
the
to that
immunity
sideline.
word.
So I give credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boston College right back to the line.
Bro.
They'll
They
immediately
just
call timeout.
sold my shit.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Running back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's James. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. Third down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Martinez. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wants to throw. It's James. He's got it down the middle. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Open runway ahead. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. The give. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake for the 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're sending out the regular kickoff unit, and even with 2 timeouts left, I think they're going to sit there on defense and watch the clock hit 0 if they do this. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man quickly. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. DB's right up on the receivers. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Finds his man enough for the first. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
The inside handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got room at the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's off to the right. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo.